Good YouTube. I'm back. Now I know over time that it's been a long year. We've seen a whole group of breakout stars, but I think it's safe to say that this probably is the biggest breakout star of 2020. If you don't know, now you know. The guy who I was a long time calling Khabib too, but he's single-handedly making a name for himself in not only the UFC but in MMA in general. The man goes by Khamzat Chimaev. Now, Khamzat has signed with the UFC in July, I believe. So since then, he has signed in July. He has since fought 3 times and has won all 3 times in the UFC. And he's done it in dominant fashion. In all 3 of his fights, he's only been hit twice throughout his whole UFC career. Now, this dude is single-handedly showing everybody like he's on another level. Like, you know, I called him Khabib too, but in a lot of ways he's showing that he's better than Khabib, and he's definitely showing like he has a similar style and a similar background, but he's breaking out. Like, I don't believe I've ever seen someone be so dominant in the UFC within 3 fights. I mean, you know, a lot of people might judge Khabib and say Khabib, but Chimaev is on a whole nother level. Like, Chimaev, he might be the total package. Like, I don't really see any holes in his game. And he's calling out the likes of Damian Maia and saying he wants to submit him. And on Twitter, he's even called out middleweight champion Israel Adesanya and says that he wants that fight up next. But to be honest, you know, he obviously has a lot of catching up to do in the UFC and to prove himself, but he's doing it very quickly. I would say within 3 or 4 fights, he just may get the middleweight champion Israel Adesanya. If not, he may get the welterweight champion Kamaru Usman. He might actually be the first champion to be a double champion, to actually keep and defend both belts, as opposed to just letting the title go. Like, I can't lie. Like, I'm impressed by him, but again, I'm not gonna move too fast because I seem to have a problem with that. Like, I don't just want to hop on the bandwagon too quick, because over time, certain fighters who I think they're going to have a bright future in the UFC, they kind of don't, and they're kind of on the brink of getting cut, or if not, they have been cut. So we'll see what happens in the near future. But Chimaev, like, I've been watching some of his amateur fights and past highlights, and the dude is a beast. Like I said, he has potential to be UFC champion. If not, he probably will be UFC champion, but he still has a lot to go through, especially in the middleweight and welterweight division, which are the 2 toughest divisions in the UFC. But we'll see what happens. You know, there's rumors of him getting a Wonder Boy fight. I expressed on Twitter that if he goes back up to middleweight, he should get Marvin Vettori, who is another tough contender who's climbing the ranks just like him. And also, he could be a natural, true test to Khamzat, as opposed to the past competition he's been fighting, because Marvin Vettori is a true contender, even though he's fought the champion in the past. And you could arguably say he won a round, you know, with his wrestling, but he just couldn't get the job done. But, you know, I'm not taking anything away from Marvin Vettori, but we'll see what happens in the near future. Like I said, we'll just see what happens. I'm not Dana White, but hopefully they'll make the right choices. But we'll see what happens, though. All right, you guys, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys think. And please share this video. I'm going to try to be back. I'm going to try to do more videos and stuff. You know, still a pandemic going on. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy. Please wear a mask, save a life. And if you can, stay in the house. I'm out.